hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another brand new episode of World of Horror. You might notice this, but we're on Monolith. Monolith might be looking a little different than what you're used to, but trust me, it'll still bleed your eyes. Oh god. Alright. So, I'm just not gonna look at the UI too much. I want to play a jury run today. And, okay, so some of you who have been looking at the older episodes might notice that most of them still have the old Moriko thumbnail. So I want to tell a funny story. I'll do a random backstory though, and I'll only reroll if it's Eldritch Parasite. Old God? I'm thinking maybe we do a little Spider God? Yeah. Medical History Spider God. We take those. That's like the OG. That's like if anybody ever said an old web was better, that would they would be talking about the Kathak Otarasu medical history days. But okay. So I don't know why this happened or if this is even the cause of it, but I went to go change, like I was just doing like crafting or whatever. I can't remember exactly what I was doing. But I was just, like, crafting or doing some, like, idle thing in Final Fantasy XIV. So I was like, I'm gonna change all the thumbnails over now. And I changed about, like, 20 of them. And then I got a pop-up on my... I got a security pop-up on my phone saying, like, hey, there's been weird, like, activity detected with your account. Is this you? And then I had to, like, I had to manually... I had to go through a manual verification process just so that I could log back into my account. I'm like, So we've been... I'm just gonna do, like, if I remember, just gonna do, like, 3 a day. Just gonna do, like, 3 or 5 a day. Just, like, inch my way along to the finish line of getting all the thumbnails replaced. Because that is, in my opinion, really, really funny. Because, like, I changed, like, 20 or 30 of them, and I described the process before. It's a pain in the ass to change. Hold on, I need to actually lock in, because there we go. Saw Moriko there. It's like a, it's like a pain in the ass, because you have to go to the thumbnail area. There's, like, 3 pictures. You have to click on the top right corner of one of the pictures, and then you have to click a second button, and then you have to scroll through a bunch of files, and it never, like, it's just kind of an annoying process to change thumbnails. But we're just gonna do it, like, one at a time. A few every couple of days, maybe. I don't... I mean, you know, honestly, though, there is a big thing where people's accounts get hacked, and then they, like, change all the titles and all the thumbnails, and then start uploading, right? So it's like, I'm glad that YouTube has some sort of, like, protection for that, where it's like, hold on there, partner. Are you really you? You just changed a bunch of thumbnails. Although, I do kind of wish their machine learning thing was like, hey, this thumbnail looks extremely similar. It's probably just the thumbnail being edited, if that makes sense. I do kind of wish they had something like that, but alas, dear Yorick. Discharge summary, huh? That's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of that. We can go to the hardware shop and whatever weapon we see. Oh no, not a single weapon in sight. What a shame. Not a single weapon, nothing equipable in the A slot. Now you're speaking my language. Me and the library. Actually, I'll roll the library notes once, and then we'll sell them. Now that is cooking. Oh, the school's doomed. Alright, fair enough. Now, 20 EXP on jury is pretty cool. And I am glad that medical history didn't get scaled down, because I do remember that Ill-Fated got scaled down. Instead of being like It was like, was it 130? It got scaled down to being 60. Ill-fated is weird, because I always think of it as, like, giving you 100 EXP, but it gives you more than that. I should refresh my, my knowledge on ill-fated. We're gonna go ahead and send the police station to the woods. Timmy fell down a well, and that well is in the bottom of a shack in the woods. That may or may not have a demonic eyeball in it, and there's something to do with cassette tapes. But yeah, Timmy's down there, for real, on God, on God. I kind of want to question my sanity. I don't really want to go in there. That is not a good thing to stack. We'll give you Jar of Blood. So this means that I have a 100% chance of losing stamina every time I lose reason in combat. I believe that's the case. And then if I get another one, God help us, it's like -3 stamina or whatever. That got me killed once, and I was so confused. I didn't understand it. We'll trip on a branch, that's fine. Me and Branch Rutsu. But, you know, I do have to apologize. I've been getting into teamfight tactics. Now, this is lore. I think I played Teamfight Tactics before I got big on, like, World of Horror stuff, so it wouldn't have been an anecdote that you ever heard. But, like, when Teamfight Tactics came out, I'm like, wow, this is bad, and then I just played it. I played it a lot. But I didn't like how it was sort of like a game that requires attention, but most of the time it's, like, idle. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to fully pay attention to everything going on. I honestly should have just... I still might. Yeah, I should have done the handcuff trick immediately.
Suddenly, somewhere, Emmerdale seems to have disappeared. We'll go back to it as soon as we can, once we've found it.
Sorry about that. We are back. And this time, it was not the dog. The dog is sitting very politely on the chair. She's receiving pets. She's cuddling. It's very adorable. I just needed to get some water because I realized I didn't have any water and I was thirsty. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh god. Anecdote destroyed. Banter slain. No. No. Something about misplaying, right? Right, yeah. I don't know why I just willingly took plus Doom, +4 on the horror meter, with homie Jury as my playable character. 58, by the way. It's pretty rough. Hallucination moment. Me when I'm delusional and lost in the woods. Oh my god, what are these perks? I mean... It is what it is, I suppose. 32. Me and 32 EXP Rutsu. But, oh yeah, I guess I should also say the Dark Souls episode is probably not going to be today because there's an issue with the Google Drive. Because Plunger has uploaded the episode, and he has, like, pictures that he's uploaded the episode to the Google Drive. But then I go to that folder, and it's not there. And it's my folder. So, I don't know. The episode is done, but it'll probably be a little late. Let's see. Oh, yeah, sorry, I was talking about Teamfight Tactics, now I remember. So Teamfight Tactics, I originally played it a lot. Like, I was a Teamfight Tactics fiend back in the day. I was fiending Teamfight Tactics. But what ended up happening was... I didn't like how the game just took so much time. Because matches go like 30-40 minutes. And you have to do a lot of planning and thinking about it, but when the actual gameplay is happening... or when the actual fighting is happening, which is a lot of the game, you're idle. You're not doing anything. You're just watching, right? So, I didn't like it because it was too much attention, but also not enough attention to be worth playing as, like, a solo game, at least in my opinion. The mansion is doomed, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do ramen, I guess. Yeah, well, let's do ramen. So, I really didn't like it because I enjoy it, but it just takes way too much time, and it is not enough, like... It's not engaging enough to be, like, a full game. But, when you're playing Final Fantasy XIV, I can play Teamfight Tactics and Final Fantasy XIV at the same time. Maybe if I'm not doing, like, a DPS on, like, an Alliance roulette or something, or, like, on a normal raid or a trial or something where the mechanics are going off, you know? But if I'm gathering or crafting or just hanging out or doing something that is, like, casual combat content, I can play Teamfight Tactics on my side monitor. And I've been climbing in ranked. I'm almost Silver 1. I actually made it to Silver 2, like, really early on, and then somebody absolutely destroyed me with a Kasai Ink Shadow build, and I'm like, with like a Kasai Trickshot Ink Shadow build, and I'm like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, I want to try it. And then I played like 7 or 8 games with Kasai, trying to make her work with different builds, and every single time I got like 6th place, and so I deranked like Silver 4, and I just climbed back to Silver 2, and it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny, man. Kasai is awesome, but like trying to get her to work is just the funniest shit because she just doesn't like I mean, she works and her ability is so funny, which is why I like to run her, but like, oh my god. There were some of those games where I was trying to make her work. I got amazing setups. Like, I got the most ungodly setups you could ever, like, imagine. And one of those games was I had an Ink Shadow emblem. And then another one of those games, I had, like, +2 max team size or whatever. And I got, like, all the Ink Shadow characters. It didn't work. It didn't work. There's something that I'm fundamentally doing wrong. I mean, here's the thing. Aatrox sucks. Actually, you know what we can do here? Because I want to keep one of the bandages, but I don't want the patina ring. I would rather get thorough investigations for the 15 EXP. I think that's more valuable. We do a little look. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, no, like, Aatrox sucks. Aatrox is awful. Aatrox is horrible. One of the worst units I think I've ever seen. And, like, I don't know what it is, but it's like, you can never get Bard, ever. Because everybody's building Bard, because everybody's chasing, like, the 2 Gunso Rage Blade, and then the Hextech Gunblade, or whatever it's called, the Omnivamp thing. Everybody's chasing that. Everybody wants, like, a double Gunso's Hextech Blade Bard. Everybody wants that. So everybody's chasing Bard as much as possible. And the thing about that is, thank God we haven't gotten into a fight, by the way. Absolutely blessed be, no combat. You'll love to see it. But I swear, you can never build Bard. So that is, like, the biggest thing against trick shots, is that you can never build a Bard. You can build a Sivir, though. Except Sivir is, like, Bard adjacent because she's a trick shot, so people like to get Sivir Bard. People really, really, really like to get Sivir Bard. So you can really only get Teemo. But I just have the worst luck trying to get Teemo, man. I just have the worst luck. I think it's Violent Vigil time. I'm not a big fan of Violent Vigil, and I think this is where the horror gets us. Chat. But we could potentially cook, okay? Let me cook. But yeah, so this is just preparing you for the fact that I'm gonna do a Teamfight Tactics video. I'm sorry. It's inevitable at some point. At some point, it is inevitable. I apologize. Clap, bow, clap, clap. Clap, bow, clap, clap. And also, you're not gonna see a Guilty Gear Strive video for a while, because I want to get good at Guilty Gear Strive, and I'm seriously practicing. Like, I'm taking 30 minutes to an hour before I go to bed to practice inputs. I'm sorry, ABBA is just too cool, okay? I will admit, I am the guy in the joke. ABBA fan excited to play ABBA for the first time. But she's also just really cool, you know? So I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm not gonna feel bad at all. And she's also really fun. Like, she's also really fun. I love how in her normal mode, she's just like the slowest character known to mankind. And then I think it's called an install. When you get that off and you then go into your jealousy mode, oh god. Oh no. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. Homie is not weak to blunt. Oh! I forgot I had window capture online. You already know what we're doing here. I accidentally highlighted like every single window known to man over here. Thank you. World of Horror Wiki. I'm pretty sure whole written thing is like fire, right? Or like magic. No, he's blunt! Never mind. Look at this. I don't know if I can show you this. I can show you this, right? There's nothing bad on the wiki, right? Nothing bad on the wiki? I hope there's nothing bad on the wiki. I'm just scanning to see. I think I have ads disabled. So I think we're fine. I don't think there's any... I don't think I'm gonna dox myself on the World of Horror wiki accidentally. But, like, ads are so crazy, you know? Because it's like... You'll look at it, and it'll be like... You'll have them in your settings, like, location ads turned off. And then you'll see an ad, and it's like the sketchiest ad you've ever seen in your life. And then they read out their address, and it's like, oh, that's a local business. I can't be the only one. If that's how Kiwi gets me, that's how Kiwi gets me. Fair enough. Whoa, spooky. But, yeah, if that's how Kiwi gets me, by looking at the World of Horror wiki that I showed for 2 seconds, that's how Kiwi gets me. But, what was I gonna say? Something about teamfight tactics being inevitable. Something about that. You feed the plant. As jury, you feed the plant. Because you skip both of the fights. And both of the fights are +6 on the horror meter. So you really don't want to get, like, +12 on the horror meter for free. You know what I mean? You would rather definitely not have that happen. Dun 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 dun! I mean, I almost want to take, like, Outdoorsman, but I don't think we're ever gonna have a chance to use it. Oh my god, I almost hit Carve the Cursed Symbol. That would be so bad. Oh my god. 46 EXP, by the way, goes insanely hard. I mean, I guess we just take the EXP boost to level up, right? Art knowledge, test of will, leadership. I mean, I'd rather just take all the blue options if I can. Me an infected wound, Butsu. I'm trying to check. The UI is so bad. In Monolith. Wait, what am I even looking for? I'm looking at our perks. I'm looking for our perks. Yeah, sure. I mean, we have to go to School Scissors, right? So, theoretically speaking. And our horror meter is 72, so what I want to do is I want to probably get that +2 knowledge perk. I've already taken a bath. What do you mean that's just how I leveled up? No. Wait a minute, is the school doomed? I vaguely remember the school being doomed, or was that the downtown? Ah, shit. Well, we have to go to the school twice anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. But going to the doomed school is a death sentence. Yeah, I made the right play. I made the right play. I will take all of the online upvotes and Reddit gold and Steam awards for my brilliant review of World of Horror, which simply says it's okay. I will take any and all online points for my brilliant masterful play of World of Horror, which nobody has ever managed to do before, not even Faker. Oh no, a sudden growl. That's crazy. The problem, I mean, I think this is fine, right? Because we just go down to 3 and then we do the kill shot, which is, woe, death be upon ye. I mean, I don't even have to care. That's massively overkill. But we are gonna need healing, which is a problem. We've been playing it pretty fast and loose. I'll take a detour. I don't want to, but I think we're only gonna get one more level up anyways, so... I mean, we might not get a level up at all. This is risky. This is so risky. Just pray it's a strength check, I guess. That also works. This is safe. This is risky. And it's Jover. That's so funny. We rolled a natural 12, too. Well, you know what time it is. Water and Hoenn. Water and Paldea, Area 0 DLC. Water and Dual Type. Well, my boy. Psychic and Dual Type. What is that octopus thing? We've used it before. The octopus from Sun and Moon, I'm pretty sure. Dark Rye. Real. Drapion is like Poison Dark or whatever. Dragovish, Dracozolt, Dracolok, Dracopult. I think Gardevoir Mega is Fairy Psychic, but we could do Gallade as well. Dragon Dual Type. Dragon Dual Type. I mean, this is theoretically pretty easy, right? Right? Hoenn is Gen 3. I'm like 99.99% sure. I don't even want to look it up. Iron... Iron Valiant. Real. Oh, I could have also done Brozong. Hisui. Iron... I think Iron Bundle is supposed to be ice, so I actually don't know. Dragon Dual Type is theoretically easy. Oh, the Ground Dragon from Gen 4. Is it Gar? Yeah, Garchomp, that's the one. Okay. Now, I am actually gonna... It's Hoenn, right? Hoenn is Gen 3, Hoenn is Gen 3. Do I even have to... I'm gonna look it up. I'm sorry. Hoenn is Gen 3. Hoenn... Ruby and Sapphire, Ruby and Sapphire, baby! I'm remembering. Uh-oh, the dog, she thirsts for violence. Okay, so Ruby and Sapphire. I mean... Yeah, sure. And then we can go Salamence. Actually, let's do the, Paragon. What is it called? It's the little... It's the thing after Bagon. It's the little guy. It's the little dude. Tarantula is, Paldea. I vaguely remember that. Gone. A Dugong. A Shelgon, there we go. That's my boy. Hoenn Water, I mean, this is easy, right? Like, we just do Mudkip. Or my boy, Pelipper. I actually ran this guy as a part of my team. I really like Pelipper, one of my favorite Pokemon. Alright, now this is just guessing. Let's do some guessing. Is there an evil Gardevoir? Oh, is there a Reggie Psychic? There's Reggie Drago, but I think somebody said Reggie... I remember there was a comment about Reggie Drago and, Reggie Alecki. And I'm pretty sure that wasn't for, the new gen. I mean, I really am just completely screwed. Great Tusk. Greivard. Grimmsnarl G-Max. G-Max was Sword and Shield, right? Dragon. I mean, there is Dragovish, Dragozolt, and Dragapult. Theoretically, those could be dragons. Oh! There's the messed up versions of the, all the, whatchamacallits. Of those legendaries. I don't know, Suicune is water, right? Or is Suicune ice? EVG max moments. But it's like, Raging Bolts. Yeah, what's the evil Suicune? I don't know. Water. Cowboy hat Caterpie, baby! Oh, wasn't there like a fish? That fish looks like it's on fire. I don't think that's a water type. Was the bunny Cinderace, was that? I mean, I don't know what the other ones are. Right, so if it's like a Choodle or something, I got no idea. Lechonk. Yeah, I really am. I have no idea what's... I have no idea. Is that a dolphin? You know what? Dolphin. There's a dolphin. Palafin hero. No, there's something called a dolphin. I remember seeing a meme of a Palafin. Palafin. Yeah, we're just gonna go Palafin and see what happens. Oh my god, Palafin is in the... Let's go! Okay. Iron. Is Juglius a dragon? It's the best thing I got going off of. Aw, shit. Okay. Let's learn if Iron Valiant is a, psychic type or not. Shit. Ah, Screamtail and Hydrapple. Hydra Apple. Oh, Roaring Moon! I'm so dumb. What the hell is an Espathra, bro? How am I supposed to know what that is? What is a Felittle? Oh yeah, bro, it's Felittle. Iron Boulder is a psychic type! What the hell is a Quaxley or an Ogerpon Wellspring? What in God's name, a Wug Trio? You're all insane. And this thing just looks like sushi. Tetsugiri. Ay, get me out of here. Well, I guess we have to actually officially end the run. Who knows, the game could bug or something. Oh no. The game didn't bug. Oh hey, the run lasted 31 minutes and 15 seconds. That's crazy. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye!